gets red in the face, yells out, "They're liars, all liars," and storms out of that hospital. Yeah, the false Mormon prophet, Monson. Times like this, he needs a stiff drink of Koolaide. I am Milton, son of a carpenter Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. This one's about devil's people walking among us. A Utah Mormon, a devil's people walking among us. And a senator and a reporter have gone to Utah on a fact-finding trip. And false prophet Monson, false prophet Manson, he is there at the hospital because they're talking about Mrs. Moneybags, one of their most affluent converts. You see, they go out all over the world to case neighborhoods and find those little old ladies, little old men with lots of money, convert them to their church. They bring them to Utah to see all those ugly as sin. A name drop in temples. And that's where they dope them up med style with those doctors that report to my insulin poisoning, perhaps. And also get them to sign over their life savings and transfer those wills, or those pesky relatives can find out what happened. And he's going down the hallway and saying, "See, this is a very nice hospital. All the best equipment bought with our ill-gotten gain." And all of a sudden, a missionary, a fraud of faith, Mormon Latter-day Saint, LDS. Proud of that title, Latter-day Saint. Missionary runs up with a note and hands it to false prophet Monson. And he's all shaken as he reads that note. He'd been telling them, they're all here of their free will. We're showing them those ugly as sin temples. And the note says, Mrs. Moneybags and many others want to leave Utah. Yes, that's why the reporter and senator are there in the first place, to find out about that. They've heard the stories. We all have. And Monson gets so confused, he hands the note to either the senator or the reporter. 247, this little Oriental doctor nearby yells out, "No, not to him, not to him." And so the missionary runs up and grabs the note after the senator reporter has read it. And Monson just gets all red in the face. He storms out of that hospital, doing what he always needs to do when these things make cards, photos, 2 to 4 by 6 print, hand them out. Storms out of that hospital and says, "I need a drink." He always goes for that stiff drink of Kool-Aid when troubled times show up. Remember that Rich Romney guy was part of that sham election where they placed a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins? Make that video of America's high-tech lifelines, ask and answer Jesus' question, is Barack Hussein Obama a terrorist? I've been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 chase. That's you trying to call me, knowing that's your phone. I can reach you. My phone works all the time. I've been asking for that for a decade. With that one. No certified mail, no non-certified mail, no FedEx, no UPS, no private carriers. Gonna send me mail, make a video of it first. It's gonna be stolen. And yeah, place that cowardly Hussein's part of that sham election. Try to call me. 424-229-4140. What boring thing do you get? Phone ring, error message, busy signal. You leave a message, I don't get it. That's your Gates livelihood. You called up countless other customers. And it's money out of your pocket as far as that goes, but it's money out. It's good leaders out of our democracy. Because say you were calling up about 10 years ago saying whatever you do, they're trying to pull a fast one, put a cowardly Hussein in our White House. They don't name him Hussein unless they're Muslim. Remember, he reached out to the Muslims and backed off of that, backed off of being Muslim with a Muslim name. Especially when he grew up in Africa, I hear, to be closer to his dad. But yeah, I haven't had one comment on that Osama rumor that Osama bin Laden is Barack Hussein Obama's dad. I'll put the two side by side. Check out those eyes. And yeah, don't be a hater. They're mixing stuff up all over the place. But yeah, you're calling up saying whatever you do, don't let them do that to our democracy. And all you got was a bunch of phone ring and error message, busy signal. Yeah, that's how they placed in our White House. And when you can't reach voter registration links, I'm looking for one. I don't think I have one handy. Can't reach voter registration links at vote-truth.blogspot.com. Also on my YouTube and other places, as well as my imagery and videos of truth. You can't do that. Yeah, that's our democracy, our democratic process being hijacked. They currently have the buffoon Trump in there. I'm not a fan of the Russian guy either. Truth is my favorite. Make that video, post that video, and yeah, let me get in a couple more. A Mormon once. How about the trophy minute parable of mine? Couple of missionaries, Jim and Charles, are in the South somewhere, and they are in Oliver's living room, and he's got these, you know, you seen that deer head up on the wall, and he says, "Oh, that's my trophy. Went out into the woods, got some food for my family." Jim says, "Yeah, well, we got something kind of like that. The Mormons of Utah and elsewhere." And man, have I seen that. They don't tell about it, but you will see. I've seen enough. I know you have. They will parade those money bag converts down whatever main street they're on, proud as can be that they have they are bilking that little old lady or little old man out to their life savings. Oh, they're catching the light. A little better than yesterday, I think. Changing eyes. I'll show you what they looked like before, but yeah. The whitest part is the brown being worked on, the bigger blue parts growing in through and around. Medical research being passed by as part of, among other things. I got the insulin poisoning from unscrupulous doctor, an unscrupulous doctor doing that on purpose. Then giving myself insulin for part of a year. And then the unethical Dignity Health and Repeti emergency room ignored that and ignored a man in pain, probably more than he and his entire staff of doctors there have ever been in it. And they The reason for all of that, not getting proper medical treatment. LA firefighters selling their soul. Call them. You need to know if you're coming out here to be a tourist. What, well, you know about John Melton Brake not getting a 9/11 Flight 93 check for a decade. What's your part in that? I've had a lot of trouble getting decent medical help over the years, and yeah, LA Fire Department paramedic left me to die 6 blocks east of the tallest thing in LA. Then I finally got to the hospital and spent 70 plus days there. You can consider that completely untrained or just completely unethical, like the Dignity Health. But yeah, the insulin poison is about me telling you the truth for a decade. A lot of people listening, a lot of people trying to call me, making videos, and that's why there's so much harassment noise around here. From Spectrum's Decibel Law-Breaking Fleet next door to the folks down below, and lately folks beating on the door to intimidate a man in a wheelchair in the middle of the night. But let me get back to that. I've seen them pushing those little old ladies down the street, and I have, yes, literally, no joke here. Tell that joke you got perfectly just once, get that character. Do the serious stuff. Get the character of the Mormons when they're knocking on your door, preying on your neighbors. Here's the eye from 2013 back, and it's a little dark, print a little dark, but this is literally what my eye looked like. It looked a little bit more like this with a little bit of blue there, and this is from 2014 before I ended up in the hospital. Yes, the 70 plus days. Smaller brown circles disappearing. This part here you didn't see out there in the bathroom. This part here is, you got the white part on it. But yeah, I literally saw them pushing. You know, they got those funny little pins. It says elder to endear them to actual elders. They're trying to build capital cash, savings, and real estate and all that. Pushing down a man on a stretcher. Yes, it's through the Santa Monica Farmers Market, I believe. A couple of banks up that way, I think they were going to take some of the cash out, perhaps. Try and call me, 424-229-4140. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines and ask and answer Jesus' question. Is Barack Hussein Obama a terrorist? I've got my answer. I've been asking for a decade. My work of graphic card is hijacked because you can't reach either one of those phones. That's my California Lifeline phone on the bottom. It's a free phone. It takes a photo, it makes a video. All of our phones make videos. So yes, I'm going to work on a graphic card image that says to Mormons, a little sticker you can put on the door. Mormons, beware. Don't mind the dogs. Beware the owners. We've all got phones armed with cameras, making videos of your character. We don't like you preying on our elderly. We don't like you casing our neighborhoods where we're all hard at work. We don't like those with you, helping you do that in official positions. Come to me personally. You can't reach me by phone to tell me what you believe because of that Hussein placing and attacking that censorship. You can call it an opportunity. It has opportunity for a whole lot of folks to build a better world all over the world. Tear down the Great Wall of People that has just me alone in my imagery. Rebuild what Barack Hussein Obama has torn down. And let's get started on those 1,000 points of light. You see someone in those 25,000 plus examples of my work. Such clouds and me. Flowers. You got something else besides me. Someone started to tear down that Great Wall of People. Make documentary videos of who's staffing that around here and across the country. And yeah, come tell me about that perfect place to build Jesus' Immaculate House. I have to tell you it's called that. You can call it an opportunity however you want, but there will be a test at the end. I hear it's pass, fail, or purgatory. We know where the Latter-day Sinners are going. And those with